Hello everyone. First of all, I'd like to wish all my fellow veterans a happy Veterans Day today. It was an honor and a privilege to be able to serve our country. Since this is the month of 30 days with blessings and thanksgivings, I'd like to share a few of mine that were actually life-changing that have happened in the past. Back a few years ago, we lived in North Carolina. When my wife was getting sick, we decided we needed to move to a better climate. So we decided and prayed about it, and we put our house on the market. Even though it was a slow market, we figured it would take time. And I hadn't even decided where I was going to find a job yet. I'd gone up to Kentucky and looked for a job, and what happened is I came to where my job was currently, and I received a phone call from my old employer, my old boss back in San Francisco, and they were wanting me to come back to California. So not only did they offer me my job, they gave me a pay raise, they gave me a bonus, and they also paid for our move, which was a blessing. So that happened at about 2 o'clock. So I had good news. I couldn't wait to go home and tell Carol. Well, when I went home, we had a phone call, and there was an answering machine message saying someone had made an offer on our house for the full listed price. So within a 2-hour time frame, we sold our house. I had a job in California, and we were really going back to where we wanted to be. So there was no way you could not say that God's hand wasn't in that. So of course we thanked him gratefully for that. And then moving forward, about 3 or 4 years ago, I was getting ready to have a kidney transplant. I had a hereditary kidney disease. So first of all, I was on the waiting list, but then my daughter wanted to volunteer and give her kidney and be a donor for me. So we had to have her tested. But she is my stepdaughter, so the odds of her being a match to me was astronomical, yet once she got tested, she was a match. So there was God's work again. Well, we kept going, getting tested, and then sometime in March of the year I was going to have my transplant, our blood work came back, and my blood had developed some antibodies, and we were no longer a match. So we had to, scrap all those plans, and we just, had to continue praying. There were other options, but I had never been on dialysis, and if nothing happened, I would eventually have had to been put on it. But they continued to test my daughter's blood and my blood and everything. Well, that summer in July, all of a sudden, whatever happened in my blood, my daughter and I were a match again. So they tested it again in August, and we were still a match, and I had my transplant in October. So there was no way that would have happened without God's intervening in that, just all the coincidences that would have happened. So as you can see, God is always there. We always have blessings. Now those are 2 big life-changing blessings, but he's in our lives every day. I mean, just little things that we should be thanking him for. You have a good day at school, you have a good day at work. He gets you safe if you're driving somewhere. I drive a lot. I'm always constantly praying and thanking him for getting me to my destination safely. But the key to all of this is we always have to remember God is in control, no matter what the situation, no matter what is going on, whether it's good or bad. We don't really know the entire situation, only God does. So we always have to continue to rely on him and remember that God is in control.